welcome back to Fred's Garage. Thanks for coming. So on today's episode, I partnered up with this great company called MicTuning to install these LED lights. Now these LED lights are the C2 Rock lights, and when most people think of rock lights, they're thinking of hardcore off-roaders, middle of the night in the desert, on the rocks, in the mountain. But I tell you right now, these lights are a game changer. The reason they're a game changer is because it uses an app, and with the app, you can control all the lights. You can turn them on, turn them off. You can change the colors. You can do whatever you want with them. So with a vehicle like my Maverick that the battery happens to be behind the back seat, that'd be a lot of wiring a switch, wiring it to the battery behind the back seat, running them to the lights. Well, with this, I don't need to use the switch. All I got to do is run it to a power source. And Ford has nicely given me a power source in the bed. I got a 12-volt plug-in. So I'm going to run the module to that, run the lights around the Maverick. The best part about these lights is you can put them anywhere. You can put them on a trailer. You can put them on a golf cart. You can put them on a boat. You can put them on a motorcycle. Any place you got 12-volt power. You like going camping and you have a power source, bring a box of these lights. You can hook them up all over the place. Do whatever color you want to do and don't have to worry about it. So stay tuned. We'll be right back and we'll talk about these lights. I'll show them to you. All right, so now that I got them out of the box, I figured, hey, you know what? Let's put them up on a board so you can take a good look at them. I only have 6 of the lights. My set has 10. You can get them in 4, 8, 10, 12. They're very nice constructed lights made out of aluminum. They come with really good directions. They have these really nice waterproof connectors. All you got to do is unscrew them, screw them back in, put them together. They have an O-ring to make them as water resistant as possible. Comes with a really nice lighted switch. Okay? So if you want to hook them up to the switch, you just run the switch in the line here, and you can turn them on, turn them off. So if you have them in a golf cart, you have them in an ATV, you have them somewhere, a boat, somewhere you want them outside, the switch is water resistant. It's a very nice switch. For my 2 applications, I'm not going to need the switch. So I'm not going to use this switch here. It comes with 5 10-foot extension cables, and you can see the plugs real good here. I'll bring them in close to you. As you see, the plug has an O-ring. They connect to each other. They tighten up. I wouldn't say anything's 100% waterproof, but these make them very water resistant. In the box, you get a big bag of screws, all kinds of screws, nuts, washers. And we have a whole bunch of these, 10 each. These are the mountain pads. You have flat mountain pads. So the flat ones would go on a flat surface, right? This, bottom of your fender well, your inner fender well. These ones have a curved surface. So you'd put these on a pipe. You put them on a roll bar, a pipe, a roof rack, and you could tilt them wherever you want the light to shine, okay? So you have these, and you have the flat ones that come with it. One for each light. So I said in the beginning of the video, I think these lights are the perfect lights for everything you need. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because of this controller, okay? This controller works off of the app. And MicTuning did an unbelievable job with this app here. It's very easy to use. You can set up the lights any way you want. You can make them go faster or slower. You can change their color just by pushing the app. You can set up your own colors. Like I made this red, white, and blue one here. You know, say it's 4th of July or Independence Day and you want red, white, and blue. There you go. You can make it any color you want. it has a big color wheel in the middle. So what you can do is just pick one color. There's multiple colors. Whatever color, whatever shade you'd like, okay? But what makes it so nice is that I don't have to use the power switch. And I'll explain to you why. So on my Bronco, for example, I have the overhead accessory switches that I optioned out with my Bronco when I got them. So all I'm going to do is run the positive wire to my number 4 accessory switch. So whenever I want to turn them on, I turn them on, turn them off with the positive wire. I don't need to use a supplied switch, which was nice to have. My other vehicle, the Maverick, okay, the battery's in the back seat. So now that would be a bear. I'd have to run the wire inside the cab, not only to the dash where the switch is, but then run the wire all the way to the back seat. And that would be a nightmare. Well, I don't have to do that with these lights. All I have to do is get one of these little pigtails, plug it in the back in the bed with Ford was kind enough to leave us with 2 12-volt accessory plugs, okay? I plug it in there. I take my controller and I bolted it to the inside of my little cubby door. So there's a little plastic cubby door you open up, you bolt it in there, you run the wire through, hook it up to the 12 volt. That's all I had to do besides run it to the outside of the car. Because now, all I got to do is use the app to control it. So when I want to turn them off, I just push the turn off button and they're off. And the controller remembers your last setting, okay? So I leave it off, it's off. I get in the car, I start it up, I drive away, it's all fine. When I go out at night and I want to turn the lights on, all I have to do is push that button and the lights come back on. I want to change the color, just push the button and the lights change in the color. Okay, so now we're back to the red, white, blue. Now we're back to all the different colors, okay? What else is nice about this is the Maverick, for example. Once you turn it on or turn it off, those back power ports stay on for 90 minutes. So if I have to go inside and I'm at a campsite, I want to know where my car is, I got to go back and forth, very easy. Just turn them on. The Maverick will just turn it on by itself, as long as the power is going to the controller. But you don't need this for a car. You don't need this for a truck or a SUV. You can add this to your boat, right? They're water resistant, the IP68, so they can go on the inside of a boat. I'm not saying the outside, but an inside of a boat. And you can control them real easy. You have a golf cart, put them in the golf cart. Okay, you can run the wire, you can run the switch to the golf cart if you want. There is multiple options. They're reasonably priced, they're water resistant. There are a ton of colors. They're made out of aluminum, okay? What else could you ask for, right? And you can daisy chain them anywhere you want to put them. You want to put them on roof racks, put them on roof racks. You know what else you could do? You could just buy these, bring them with you, go camping. You need lights for when you go camping? Run a string of these. Now you can control everything with that as long as you got a 12-volt power source. They're the best lights all the way around. You don't need to have specific lights for one thing. I mean, these are rock lights, okay? And we're going to put them on as rock lights, but they don't have to be rock lights. Like I said, they could be used for anything. But you only have to buy one light for whatever your project is. So check them out, MicTuning C2. I'm going to put them on the Bronco. I'm going to put them on the Maverick, and I'll show you what they look like. I'm not going to make an installation video because every vehicle is a little different, but they're pretty self-explanatory. All you need is a 12-volt power. You need a place to mount your controller. It's water resistant, so it doesn't have to be inside, but inside the better. And then you run all your lights. You put them where you want them. You bolt them on, screw them on. Just be careful that you're not drilling or screwing into anything that's vital in your vehicle. You can use your mounts if you're going on a roll bar, top of a golf cart, wherever you want to put it. And then you can use your extension wires to run it wherever you want. You can put 4 lights like I did in the Maverick, or you can put 8 lights like I'm going to do in the Bronco. Okay? The possibilities are endless. And it's all because of this app that makes the life so easy. And as I said, all you got to do is push a button. And then if you're coming somewhere and you want the lights off, you don't have to worry about this, that, or the other thing. You just push the button. You're sitting at the fireplace, car's got power to it. Hey, there you go. There's your lights. You want a solid color, you want it to flash, you can make it go faster, you can make it go slower. They're the perfect lights. Check them out. MicTuning. Everything will be in the link below. Now I'll show you the Bronco and the Maverick again. And you guys have a great day.